Oh, you see this guy? He's another one who needs this is a return customer. I shaved this guy's beak once before, but he didn't maintain it, and it's gone and got itself into pretty much the state it was in before, so I have to do it again. Now this is a good opportunity. I can show you how it's done. He doesn't really trust me. Oh dear. You can see, look, from his coat, he's been trying to preen himself with that hooked beak, and he's a mess as a result. So if we can capture him and get that beak done properly again. I don't think I did it far enough last time, because he obviously hasn't been able to maintain it. Either that, or it's actually just his nature. He doesn't like pecking the ground or whatever. But yeah, he's not going to be able to. You can see he's much smaller, or she's much smaller than the others, because he's probably surviving on next to nothing. What he can get, and when the beak gets like that, it becomes a. It's not a good evolutionary trait, not a good phenotype to have a beak like that for a pigeon, because you can see he can't he can't preen properly. And in fact, it was even worse before, and he tried to go for a peanut, and he actually stabbed the peanut with his beak. So if any other pigeon comes near him and he tries to form a relationship with that pigeon, even fighting, he's quite small, so he's not gonna. He's probably gonna be running away mostly. Hey, stop it! But he's gonna damage the other pigeon, and you do get pigeons with just one eye. Hey, shh. Come on. Watch out! Watch out! Watch out! Come on. So I'll just try and get some food into him before I capture him, because if I capture him and he misses, and I miss, he might starve to death. He's a very bad condition right now. So at least they get some food into him. Hey, stop it, you! You are a naughty one. This guy also had the same problem as this guy. Wasn't quite as bad, but this guy is able to keep his beak down, which is a very good job, because if I hadn't have shaved the other guy's beak, the one who's pecking everyone, he'd be basically attacking them with something that looks like that. Watch out! Watch out! Watch out! I don't want to give him too much, because I actually do want to capture him. So let's see if we can do this. So let's have a look. Yeah, it's definitely the same one I did before. And that is just an absolutely horrible hooky beak he's got. I think it is kind of genetic as well, and the problem is, if you take it too far up, you start to hit blood vessels, and so it's tricky to know when to stop. If he starts bleeding profusely, that's probably the time you need to stop it. But the problem is, it's not just about him. He's also a potential threat to other pigeons with this, because he can, if it's not at least blunted, it's going to get I'm going to have little eyes get taken out, and I've seen a couple of one-eyed pigeons visit me before, and they don't last very long once they've lost an eye. So really, we have to get rid of this thing. So that's what I'm really going to do, is just shave this off. Oh, but he's struggling like anything. I haven't really got him as well as I'd like to have him, but let's just see what we can do with this. very important you don't cover his nostrils. He needs to be able to breathe. And also, because you're generating friction here, it's going to heat it up. So you can't do it all at once. You have to sort of do it in little bits. That's enough. That's enough. Oh, little friend is back. Go on, little friend. Try your new beak out. Hooky, hooky. Oh, he can definitely compete, but I think with him, it's not going to be like a one-shot deal. I'm going to have to keep doing it because I couldn't take it any further down than that because I was starting to get a tiny bit of blood, which meant that it's that is his genetic. That's his phenotype, basically. There's nothing you can do about it. Hey. Unless you were to be a vet and you could maybe do some kind of major surgery, but it wouldn't really be appropriate in this case. So the best I'm going to be able to do for him is just to keep it at a manageable... I'm basically going to have to maintain this guy's beak forever, is what it boils down to. Hooky, 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 hooky. See, despite the fact that I just captured him and wrapped him in a tea towel and filed half his beak off, he still doesn't. I think he recognises on some level that I've done him a favour. And look how quickly he was able to grab that peanut. He wouldn't have been able to do that with that giant bit of keratin hanging off his face. He does look more normal, but you can still see that hook, that slight hook. But that's the most I could file it down without doing him some kind of permanent damage.